I said, I'm going to go ahead and, I said save the drama for your mama. I'm going to go ahead and do this. And some people know Dana, what that means, but I went ahead and said yes, DNA. So I'm going to be doing a live DNA test here with you all. I had a lot of reservation about doing this live because it's such a big thing. It's a big deal. You guys are going to be all up in my grill, so to speak. But I decided to go ahead and do that. But DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid, everybody know what that is, right? And I think I have a bug flying around. But nevertheless, we are going to go ahead and get started. I wanted to do this. First, let me say this. I have these glasses on because if we're talking about DNA, it's like we're getting down to the nitty gritty, right? We're getting down to the chemistry. So why not have my Kim goggles on and some gloves? I might take them off soon because it might get a little foggy. But you all know who I am. Well, if you're new to watching me, you might not know who I am. I'm Rosalind. I'm a natural health consultant. So if you're new to watching me, I want you to go ahead and say new, just first time watching your video. Go ahead and say that in the comment and I'll meet you over in the comment section. But if you've watched me before, you know that I'm very transparent. I tell it like it is, and that's what's about to happen here. And save all the drama for your mama or your papa because DNA has to do with both individuals. You guys, we're living in an RV. We're in an RV, so you are in my space. I have a sleeping baby over there. I have the boys and my husband outside, so they're just giving me some time to do this video. So during the course of this video, life will happen. My baby might wake up. The boys might need to come in, so be prepared for whatever happens. You are in my dining area, so I'm letting you into my home. You're in my kitchen. You're all up in the space. But I wanted to go ahead and share this information with you. And to be honest with you, I'm not gonna get, I might have marks on my face. I'm not gonna get down into the entire chemistry of it all. What I really do, I have lines on my face? You guys let me know. Let me know in the comments if I have lines on my face, but I really don't care if I do because I'm gonna do what I have to do anyways. So really what I wanted to do is, I've had so many questions since introducing this concept, this idea, what I'm doing with my natural health consulting practice. And people are wondering, how can they get access to this kit and what it is, what's it all about and what does it contain? So I'm going to do this unboxing. I've already done my own test for myself, but I'm doing this specifically for you. So if you're business minded, you're probably wondering, wow, she's spending all this money to do this video for you, for us, for me. But the truth of the matter is, it's going to be a business expense because I run a business. So part of this is a business expense, but I did want to go ahead and do it. You can do this too in the comfort of your own home. I'll include a link in the comment section how you can get your own kit. What's in it is I'm about to tell you all. But what it is this Uforia DNA testing kit. It tests your genetics, and I'm just thrilled with this. If you are a health professional, if you are like if you do any kind of like coaching when it comes to lifestyle coaching, food coaching, physical trainer, if you're an influencer in any way in the health industry, you know how hard it can be to hone in on your clients' needs. I've found that I created a food journal. My clients get that when they work with me one-on-one. I've created a health tracker just so I can be able to hone in. Like the food journal, I have them say, how are you feeling before you eat? What you're eating, so I can figure out what your allergies are, what you're reacting to, how we can get you to optimum health. But if you're a physical trainer, if you're a health coach, you know that sometimes you're missing a piece. It's not like you are a doctor and you can say, hey, go get these labs done, or go get this, go get this. I walk around with a blood pressure cuff so I can take blood pressure of people that I meet with locally. But what about those people that are far away? You can't get insight on what's going on with them. Well, that is one of the main reasons why I decided to shift gears, partner up with this company, and give this to you all, give this to my audience, because you can do it in the comfort of your own home. And when I say save the drama for your mama and your papa, That's what DNA comes down to. I said that I was not going to get into like the nitty gritty of the chemistry, but I should say this. Your DNA is what is passed down for. If your parents never give you anything else, if they don't leave you a big inheritance, just know that they gave you your genes. Your mother and your father put together, they gave you your genes. So whatever, whoever you are right now is because of your genetic makeup. Alongside of that, you get these, you may have had predispositions for certain conditions. Now, I'm not saying that you were given bad genes, because to me, I don't think there's anything as bad genes. I think that you might have some markers that say maybe you're predisposed to unhealthy weight management, or maybe you're predisposed to things like high blood pressure, or you might not be able to fight off free radicals that happen in your body. So maybe you were given those markers. Maybe your mom gave them to you. Maybe your dad gave them to you. Maybe both of your parents gave it to you. So this is what this kit here that I'm about to open up, that's what it allows you to do. Find out who gave you what. And I'm not saying who gave you what for you to go be like, Mom, I can't believe the reason why I can't lose weight is because you gave me that marker. Well, you might do that, but I wouldn't do that. What I would do is take this kit the next step forward, because it gives you all this information, and I'll get into that in a second. It gives you, once that test comes back, it gives you all this information about what you can actually do besides going and saying, hey, why did you give me this? You can actually be proactive about it. And I understand some people are going to be like, oh, this is not for me. I don't need to know. I don't want to know. That's fine. I have people that are very health conscious. They are, even if they're not health conscious, they hear about something like this and they're like, Rosalind, get me a kit. I need the link. Let me get a kit right now, because they want to at least know, so that they can focus on making sure they're their best selves. You living your best life. You're living your best life is not just a hashtag that you get to use on Instagram. You have to be proactive about it. You have to not just be reactive. And I have people that are going to be like, nope, I don't need it. And then they're going to kind of feel like maybe I might have high blood pressure. Maybe I might need to figure out why I'm working out. What is this missing piece? Why I can't lose weight? They might want to know if they're predisposed once it gets too late. And when I say late, it's not like late, that's the be all end all. There's nothing you can do about it, but act now. That's what I'm trying to say. Just act now. I'm a health coach, so I want you to be proactive and not just reactive about your health. And I've always been about that. I literally in my health videos always saying reward yourself every day by making healthy lifestyle choices. So I don't want you to just be that reactive person. But I should say this when it comes to genes, just because you have that marker, that predisposition for a certain condition, that does not mean that you will get that condition. It's just one of those things that it's there. It's like it lingers in the background, and maybe environmental factors, maybe stress, something could happen and say like, you know what, you already had that predisposition and here it is forefront because of all these things that are happening around you. So I'm that person that's like, let me get in front of this. And this is for especially those people, especially if you're a health coach and you want to make sure that your clients get in front of their conditions. They're still going to be working out with you. They're still going to be one-on-one with you, but you get to get more insight. And I might not even get insight. You might order this and you decide to do it on your own, and I don't end up coaching you through the process and you do your thing. I'm okay with that, as long as everybody gets one of these and get the test. So it's this is what the kit looks like. It comes in this handy dandy box, and I'm tempted to order a few for people that are local, especially like I see people, I see clients that their kids don't live here, but they're older and they don't go on the internet. So I'm tempted to order a few and have them available on hand, just so that I can get this kit to them so they can get the ball rolling. So you go ahead, you order this, you get it in the comfort of your own home, you get a code, and you get the website to visit. So it tells you on the back what's included. You get one PRETRITION cleanse, you get the swab envelope, DNA swabs, instructions, prepaid return envelope, and let's just get right to it. So go ahead and open that. Okay. So, oh, yes. This is very nice. I've seen it, but like every time I open up one of these, it's like seeing it for the first time. Being you never felt better. So it basically highlights, has a welcome cue card here, and it basically highlights what the steps are. You read the instructions, and I know some people are not reading the instructions type of people, but I'm going to go ahead and go through this, and you can just reference this video later. You might see it here. You might be watching it live. And like I said, if you're watching it live, let me know. Or if you're watching the replay, let me know. You might be viewing this somewhere else in the World Wide Web. Do we even still say World Wide Web, like www? Somewhere else in the World Wide Web, because I am going to share this all over the place. I want everybody to know about it. So you might have found this on YouTube. If you are finding this on YouTube, what I strongly recommend is that you leave a comment below. We start talking. I'll have my contact information, like I said, the link to get this, and we can talk about all of it. But read the instructions, and then it basically says step 2, execute the instructions, and then you register online. So what comes in here? The instruction card. Looks like a prepaid envelope, heavy duty. It says swab envelope. So I guess this is what connects the kit to you and all that jazz. So without even having your name on it, it just has like a code. We have 2 swabs. Cool. Discount coupon. Oh, save $100. So your kit actually gets sent to a HIPAA certified lab, which means your information is not going to be sold, or it's very protective. So, you know, to get like HIPAA clearance on anything, it's a big deal. So you send that to a HIPAA certified lab and you get a discount on your save $100. That's awesome. All right, and then it has this pre-trition pack. I think I'm going to save this pre-trition pack to talk about it a little bit later. Let me go ahead and read through this. Congratulations. I think this packet is bright and exciting, just like I am. All right, so that's basically what comes in the kit. This is a 30-day supply of a gentle cleanse. So that's that, and that's what comes in the kit. And I think the most important part, I don't know, I for me, I've already gone through this process. I'm a little indifferent, so I can say that I think the most important part is the pre-trition. But the other part of it is the test itself, which is very important for you to get all that information. So it's a toss-up. I'll let you decide once you get it, once you start using the pre-trition. Like I said, I'll talk about that in a second. But here we go. Should I do this live? I'm a little bit nervous to have you all up in my mouth, but I think I will. Okay, so let me read through the instructions to make sure I do this right. Remove 1 swab from packing and swab inside 1 cheek vigorously in a circular motion for 10 seconds while supporting the cheek. Okay, so okay, cool. Insert swab back into the sterile envelope. So that is this sterile. Okay. Repeat step 2 for the second side, and then replace the second swab inside the black envelope and seal. If they touch, okay, it won't affect the results because my DNA is the same on both sides. And actually, I had someone start this and they were wondering, they asked a question. So how often are we going to have to swab? Well, your DNA was given to you from your mom and dad. Like, that's not going to change. So you won't have to swab often. You just do this one. It's kind of like set it and forget it. Well, not really forget it, because then once you get your instructions on what to do and how to optimize your health, you will have to essentially do those things. And I have a baby that is waking up right now. Oh, I think she might go back to sleep. We'll see. But I have a 3-month-old, so I get to coach and I get to do all of this loveliness from the comfort of my own home. And I'm not sure where Dad is. I think, yep, she's looking at me. So let me see. This is my office right now, and I kicked everybody out. Well, not really kicked them out. It's time for I homeschool as well, so it's, well, oh, see, now my husband's looking and she's falling asleep. She started to wake up. Nevertheless, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get through this. do what you love, because this is exactly what I love doing. So I get to do it from home. And if you are interested in doing this, sharing health with people from the comfort of your own home, you let me know, because I'm gonna hook you up. All right, so here she's up. All right, so it says go ahead and put a hand like 2 fingers like this, and then swab for 10 seconds. Put it back into the sterile envelope. Jabari, can you step outside for me, please? All right, so then I'm putting it into this swab envelope. All right, it's in the swab envelope. And now I'm going to do the other side. All right. And you guys put your comments and your questions in the, oh, I should say, since my husband is in here and we have the door open, so another bug. This is part of being out in nature and all that stuff. So we have something that just flew in here. I should say this before I swab the other cheek. My husband was like, I'm not giving anybody my DNA. That is not happening. They couldn't pay me enough to give them my DNA. And I'm like, well, it's not that they're going to pay you to give them your DNA. You're going to get insight onto your health, and no one's going to get it. Can you imagine how many times you've signed like HIPAA compliant paperwork at your doctor's office and they send them somewhere? You have no idea where they're sending them to. They send them to a lab and they come back and give you the lab results. It's the same concept. They send these to the lab results, but we know for sure where it's at, where it's going, that it's HIPAA compliant. And so he was finally like, okay, well then swab me. So I've swabbed him and he's on board and he's doing this. He's taking his supplements to get right, because it doesn't make sense if I'm right and I'm not planning on raising my kids by myself. So he needs to be around. I need to be around. We need to make sure that these things that our parents, and we'll talk about that in another video. I'll go over my, it's like 30 something pages of what was passed down to you, who passed it down, like if it was from both parents and all that jazz. Well, let me, since I opened this, let me go ahead and swab this side. Okay, so I did that. That was painless. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in here, seal it up, put it in this envelope, and then this is the one I'm going to mail off, and I'll go ahead and register so it has a prepaid envelope on it. I have my discount card. But so I'm just fascinated by this entire thing. Actually, one of our someone that our company paid to train us, Eric Warray. If you are in the marketing, network marketing space, you know who he is. He's like the godfather of training, of network marketing. If you want to put your best foot forward, that's who you have to have. And I have his training in my back office. But he was talking to us and he was explaining to us that he has a millionaire friends. Millionaire people have millionaire friends, you know, hashtag goals. Oh, is it hashtag? Okay, people don't really hashtag, but anyways, hashtag goals. He was talking about how his millionaire friend spends thousands of dollars each month to get supplements customized to his DNA. The same concept, but it's someone that's actually curating it on their own, basically going through and saying, this is what's going on with you. These are the predispositions you have. Let's optimize your health. Like the millionaires, they're not playing about their health. You saying you're bossing up, you're doing this, you have your business, but you put your health to the back. I don't know how that works. Maybe it's because maybe I don't know how it works, because my business is health, and that's what my degree is in. That's why I'm going into chiropractic school in September, because my business is health. So I've always put health first. So he was explaining how his millionaire friend has this access to this doctor, and we are very lucky to be able to offer this to our clients, to our friends, to our family. And I was like, yeah, I might not be a millionaire, but I have a millionaire mindset when it comes to like putting the good stuff in my body, and I'm willing to invest in that. And that's one of those things. I could go out, I could go and grab my supplements and show you, but I really just wanted to highlight this first step. Like, if you start working with me, working with Uforia, your first step is this. It's like, as a customer, this is your first step. As a nutritionist, because I'm training a team of nutritionists right now, people that are like, you know what? I'm tired of the blind supplements. I'm tired of all that. I want supplements that are customized to my specific needs. I'm tired of like, whoa, like, oh, yep, I'm over it. GMC, let me grab this. Or just kind of clicking and searching on Amazon. They're tired of ordering from supplement companies and just ordering just because. They're tired of all that. So they are getting on board and doing this, just cutting their losses. Maybe you have a cabinet. I mean, I have a cabinet of stuff that I'm just like, okay, I purchased them. They're here. I can't let go. I like looking at them. So this, I think that's what it is. I have to look at them. I invested money. But I have to cut my losses and say, you know what? This is like none other. This is where I need to be. This is what I need to be doing. And this is the type of insight that I can't pay for it from my clients. I can't pay for it from the people that I work with. I want them to reach their best health. So for you to be paying me to coach you, and for me to be going like, okay, well, I don't really do that. I take my schooling very seriously, and I really try to hone in on what you need to do and what you should be doing. So having the supplements that end up being customized for you, the other like action plans that come in that 30 or so page packet is like none other. The other thing that comes in here is this PRETRITION, and since I've done this kit, I'm not going to go ahead and open this. I might gift this to someone, or we'll see. But with this PRETRITION pack, it is a month's supply of prebiotics almost, or it has other vitamins. Like, you could almost just take this and replace some of the standard stuff. Some of the standard stuff that you probably have in your cabinet right now does not have all these things. And I'm talking about things like folate, like, I mean, serious plant-based, non-GMO, gluten-free supplements. So this here is soy-free, yeast-free, egg-free, dairy-free, no artificial colors, no artificial sugars, so no artificial flavors, no wheat. This is thebomb.com. And I mean, I'm saying some terms that I say it here in my house, like thebomb.com and World Wide Web. Probably not the coolest things. But this is me. This is how I am. But the biggest thing is it has prebiotics in it. And I'll do another video about prebiotics and why your body needs that. Why did they send this with this packet as opposed to sending it once you get your customized? Because Uforia wants you to get your body right. And I've always said this, and if you've worked with me, there's no point in spending countless amounts of dollars and time and energy on putting good supplements in if you haven't even taken the time to flush the bad stuff out. And with this prebiotic, it's basically the food, the fibers that your bacteria, because you have good bacteria, bad bacteria, and like I said, I'll do all of that in another video, but it basically feeds the good stuff to help it, like, you know what, get ready, flush out the bad stuff. And when I say flush, I don't mean like, oh my god, I'm every second on the toilet. No. And I know that's TMI, but you guys, you know me, I'm real. But it's not like every second you're on the toilet, but it is flushing out your body. You do it for 30 days, and I've cut out a few things in the process as well, just to really like get my body ready. I did that, and I'm feeling really good. And if you guys know, like, I had a lot of inflammation. I'm almost, next week here, I'll be 4 months postpartum, and I'm changing things up has changed my life. And I don't want to sound like I'm overselling this, because I'm not. Like, I don't know if you've seen, like, my energy has shifted. I'm in front of you guys more. That's one big thing. Oops, sorry, something on the lens. I'm in front of you guys more. That's a really, really big thing for me. I'm here. I'm in your face. I'm not so worried about my cheeks being so chunky, because I can literally see, like, myself slimming down, which is, I don't know if that's supposed to be. I know they don't say it, but if that's a side effect, I'll take that. I'll take 2 of those. Anyways, I am so glad that I was able to share this video with you. You know that I'm real. if you're watching this on Facebook, I want you to go ahead and click follow so that you can, or see first so you can get notifications when I post things. If you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe so you can get all the deets, because I'll be going into this more and I'll be sharing some of the things that I'm doing, some different tips and tricks that I'm doing as far as, like, you know, getting my body right, reclaiming my body and all that jazz. But the biggest ticket is doing this, like, not just watching and be like, oh my God, that is a cool concept. I'm so glad they came up with this and all that stuff, because that's not going to get you anywhere. I actually post about this the other day. I said that I feel like asking my school for a refund, because there's people that have 0 degrees, 0 nothing, and they're going ahead and doing so well with this system in their coaching businesses. They're doing so well with this as far as their health, implementing this into their streams of income, building a residual income. So I'm just like, dang, man. And my school didn't tell me that I should be customizing nutrition for each of my individual clients. They didn't mention anything like that. But then I said, you know, and once we develop, like, times are changing, things are getting better, there's more resources out there, and we have the only machine that does this that specifically customizes nutrition. So I'm like, all right, I have to give my school credit for giving me the background knowledge to be able to research this company, to vet it, to be able to say, this is a good company, the products are good, the process is good, for me to be able to share with you all. So I thank God for giving me that, so I can have discernment, so to speak, when it comes to this company and making that move and being here in front of you and doing this video. If you know, I ramble and I probably could go on, and I'm not going to do that because I was supposed to keep this short. I don't know how long it's been going. I will meet you in the comment section if you have any questions, if you have suggestions. Oh, if you have an idea of a video that you want me to do, if it's about hope, sharing hope, health, or happiness, you let me know, and I'm usually game for a pretty interesting video. If I started my video with this stuff on, and I probably have like lines still on my face from it. This is from my organic chemistry days. Anyways, but thank you so much for watching. As always, reward yourself every day by making healthy lifestyle choices.